Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Scott Wolf's personal life has taken a surprising and emotional turn, and today, the entertainment world is buzzing with the news that the actor has officially dropped the restraining order he previously filed against his estranged wife, Kelley Wolf. This development has fans wondering what this sudden shift means, whether reconciliation is on the horizon, and how this decision might reshape the couple's future. What we are witnessing isn't just another Hollywood headline. It's a real human moment unfolding between two people who have shared decades of life, love, and family. The story has raised eyebrows because, when a restraining order enters the picture, it usually signals serious conflict behind the scenes. Many assumed the situation would escalate or drag into a prolonged legal battle. Instead, Scott's decision to withdraw the order suggests that something meaningful has occurred between the two, something that has allowed tension to soften, communication to reopen, or circumstances to change in a way neither side expected. While the details of their private interactions are not public, insiders close to the couple say the atmosphere has noticeably shifted. Earlier reports hinted that both Scott and Kelley were navigating a painful period marked by miscommunication, emotional stress, and outside pressures. But dropping a restraining order is not a small gesture. It is a deliberate choice, one that typically requires a level of trust and cautious optimism. For Scott to make this move, something significant must have unfolded. Whether a breakthrough conversation, a mutual agreement, or a newfound understanding of what each of them needs moving forward. Those following Scott's life know him not just as an actor, but as a devoted father. His children have always been at the heart of every major decision he makes. And when children are involved, emotions run deeper, decisions become heavier, and the stakes are higher. A restraining order can complicate daily routines, family schedules, and the emotional stability of the household. Dropping it may reflect Scott's desire to create a more peaceful environment for his family, even if he and Kelley are still walking separate paths personally. People close to the situation have hinted that Kelley has also made efforts to ease the tension. Whether through direct communication, therapy, or legal cooperation, something has changed enough for Scott to feel secure in reversing the order. Estrangement is never a clean or simple process. It is layered, emotional, and often filled with moments of clarity that push people to reevaluate their choices. Scott's decision appears to be one of those moments, an acknowledgement that whatever triggered the order may no longer pose the same concerns, or that both sides are now committed to a healthier way of moving forward. Fans who have followed Scott Wolf throughout his career, from Party of Five to his many Hallmark appearances, are expressing a mixture of relief and cautious hope. Many are rooting for Scott and Kelley, whether the outcome is reconciliation, peaceful co-parenting, or simply mutual respect. Hollywood marriages face unique challenges. The constant travel, unpredictable schedules, and public scrutiny create an environment that can intensify personal struggles. But they also create opportunities for growth, reflection, and healing, especially when two people share a long history together. The entertainment world has been particularly focused on the emotional tone of this development. Scott has always been viewed as grounded, thoughtful, and deeply family-oriented. Kelley has been known for her strength, creativity, and resilience. When you have two strong personalities navigating a painful transition, tempers can flare, and misunderstandings can spiral. But they can also find their way back to common ground, especially when they remember the life they built and the loved ones they share. Dropping the order may also signal that the couple has agreed to reset their communication. In many estrangements, the most difficult barrier is the breakdown of dialogue. When couples regain the ability to speak openly, even if the conversations are hard, it can shift the entire dynamic. It doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation, but it does mean progress. And progress is valuable, especially when healing requires mutual effort. Some observers believe this move could indicate that both Scott and Kelley are entering a more cooperative phase. Lawyers often advise against dropping restraining orders unless both parties demonstrate stability, respect, and willingness to follow boundaries. If Scott made this decision with counsel and confidence, it means the situation has changed in a meaningful way. Perhaps the couple has reached new agreements, set healthier guidelines, or simply gained a clearer understanding of each other's intentions. Others suggest that this moment could mark the beginning of a longer conversation about their relationship, not just the legal separation, but the emotional space between them. Estranged couples often go through waves, periods of tension, followed by moments of clarity, followed by decisions that reflect new priorities. If Scott and Kelley are moving into a calmer chapter, fans may eventually hear more about how they are navigating the complexities of divorce is not random, impulsive, or insignificant. It is a deliberate shift in the energy surrounding their relationship. It indicates that something, whether small or monumental, has changed emotionally, legally, or personally. And for a couple whose relationship has been under intense strain, any step towards stability is worth paying attention to. It's also important to remember that Hollywood headlines rarely capture the full truth. Behind every quick news alert is a story packed with deep emotion, memories, and private conversations we will never hear. Scott and Kelley are not just public figures. They are two human beings trying to make sense of a difficult chapter in their lives, trying to protect their children, and trying to find a path that brings them peace. The legal system can complicate these moments, but it can also create opportunities for resolution, and perhaps this is one of those opportunities. Fans have begun to speculate about what comes next. Will Scott and Kelley attempt counseling? Will they continue to co-parent with more ease? Could they eventually reconcile? Or is this a step toward a more amicable divorce? No one knows for sure, and the couple has not made any public statements that define the next chapter. But the fact that the restraining order is no longer in place means the energy surrounding their situation has shifted dramatically. For now, observers are watching with curiosity, support, and a sense of compassion. Scott Wolf has always carried himself with sincerity, and Kelley has always shown emotional depth and strength. Whatever happens next, the decision marks a turning point, one that could lead to healing, transformation, or simply a more peaceful coexistence. The entertainment world will undoubtedly continue to follow their journey, but this moment belongs to Scott and Kelley. A dropped restraining order may sound like a simple legal update, but at its core, it is a story about two people navigating pain, growth, responsibility, and renewal. It is a reminder that even in Hollywood, relationships are complex, healing takes time, and progress often begins with one brave decision. And for Scott Wolf and Kelley Wolf, that decision has now been made. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.